Hello, you join me here at Moneypenny headquarters, and today I'm joined by my guest, Say, from Homey. How are you doing?
Yeah, very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So you're a fairly sort of recent addition to the ICG family. Getting to know them over the sort of last 24 hours or so, what have you learnt?
Well, everyone's a massively friendly bunch, and it's great to meet people who are sort of same sort of area, and work out ways that we can work together to try and grow all our businesses simultaneously.
Fantastic. So Homey, obviously, is fast growing in terms of your reputation, but for people that maybe haven't used your services or not heard of you, what problem are you solving for estate agents?
So our primary issue that we're solving for agents is we're trying to help them with their ID and AML process first and foremost. So at the moment, that costs them money to do and costs them time. And we're essentially saying we do that for them for free. So we will do any estate agent's ID and AML checks for free for them. And in the long term, what we hope to help them with further is a digital conveyancing solution so that we can help them see what's going on with the sales progression side of their journey.
Yeah.
With our in-house conveyancers.
So the name of the game over the past 2 years, but certainly the last year we've had in a very torrid market, has all been about sales progression and that sort of friction between the world of the estate agent and also the conveyancer. So you're adding a layer of innovation there to sort of take away that friction and get everybody talking on a level playing field.
Exactly.
How's that journey coming together? Are you finding it challenging?
Yeah, it's been a great journey so far, because we've been able to talk to agents and really get to the grips of the impact that has by them not knowing when they're going to get their sales fee through, whether the transaction is going to fall through, what impact that has on their business. Is hugely challenging for agencies, because it's like almost saying you're going to run a business without having any knowledge of when the income and their cash flow status is going to be. So having recognised that, we've got a sort of a world-class developer on board, we've got a world-class designer on board, and we're sort of designing the state-of-the-art technology and software so that agents will number one, buyers and sellers can go through a completely digital conveyancing journey, which ordinarily they can't with today's conveyancers. And then secondly, agents are able to see exactly where the customer is in that journey without having to phone them up, chase them down, and kind of there's always that hostility in the sales progression part of the journey where buyers are trying to say, okay, I've done X, Y, Z, or maybe they're not being completely honest, and agents are chasing them down to try and find out when their fees are going to come due. So it's really providing the technology to allow that interaction to be seamless and for both parties not to have as much conflict, and allow agents to do what they do best, which is sell properties, right? They don't want to be phoning and chasing conveyancers.
It's a horrible place to be, actually, where you feel like you're constantly hounding somewhere just to get to that point. But it sounds like a very exciting journey that you're on, and we wish you luck with it. And it's nice to see you here today. Thanks for giving us your time.
No problem, my pleasure. Yeah, thank you so much.